I think I found what might be my favorite Mario horror fan game of all time, and it is such a shame that I haven't seen anyone ever talk about it. The name of the game is called Mario.AI. Now, I've always liked the AI gone mad and kills people trope, such as in The Amazing Digital Circus. So when I saw it, I thought it would be really cool, and I was right. So, even though I don't have much popularity, I'm still gonna talk about this amazing game, because I want at least one person to play the game for themselves. Now, let's get into the game. Before even getting into the game, my antivirus deleted it, so I had to restore it, but I promise y'all, it's not a virus or anything. It's really good. The game starts off with a warning, which is really nice because most horror games, especially EXE ones, don't usually have this for some reason. So it's really cool that they put this in, and I'll read it for y'all. This game contains unsettling imagery and flashing lights. If you are sensitive to any of these, turn the game, or in this case video, off now. It is recommended that you play this game in one setting, because if you close the window, your progress will not save. Also, despite what you may assume, this game was made by 100% real people and has absolutely zero usage of AI technology. After that, there's a special thanks to the people who made this game, which are Cloudy Jolt, FTK, Morgan Productions 2, Bruce Cat, Bruno Bear, Retro Tinto, and Loud, who voices Jim? Well, me from the past, whose voice is much lower than the music, you'll find out very soon. They also tell you to look at the wiki if you want to know more about the characters, and that the link is in the Game Jolt page. The Game Jolt page will be linked in the description of this video, and it'll be the first link in the description. You should definitely go check out the game, it's really amazing, and also, you don't have to look at the wiki if you want, I'll make some shorts about the characters explaining who they are and stuff like that. Now, once we get into the actual game, we see the title screen, which I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, it's not bad, it does the job, but there isn't much important stuff to look at here. Now, before I get into the game and tell you everything about the demo, the Game Jolt page is, as I said, in the description, and so please play the game yourself first. I promise it'll be worth it. There isn't too much I'm gonna spoil about this. There's gonna be still some stuff that aren't in this video, but you should definitely still check out the game and then come back to this video. Now, after pressing start, we see what we normally see in Mario 1 when you start, but you play as Luigi and there's no life counter. Now, the no life counter means infinite lives, which, as you'll see, is very helpful for me later. Also, the new Luigi sprite looks really good. It matches the original game but adds a bit more details and gives him a mouth so he can be more expressive. I really like it. Once you're able to move, you'll notice it's like 1-1 in the original Mario Bros, but something's off. The clouds are more normal, and the small hills and bushes don't have eyes. Also, the question mark blocks have already been hit, like someone's been here before you. Also, I think the music has been remixed, and it sounds really nice. Also, the secret pipe that isn't really a secret anymore, you know, the one from Mario 1 that brings you straight to the end of the level, it just doesn't work here. Which makes sense because in the story there's gonna be an event soon in the middle of the level, so you can't really skip straight to the end of the level, because then that just wouldn't play out. After a bit of walking, your screen turns black as you and Luigi see Mario kill Princess Peach. This is when you see the animation and sprite work start to get really good. I mean, just look at Luigi. The scared sprite when he hears someone get murdered just looks really cool. This is also when we first see Mario speak, and also when I first realized that Luigi's name was actually Jim. Mario tells Jim to meet him at the end of the level as he's very desperate to show him something. Another cool Luigi sprite here when he's facing towards us, but his eyes are looking at Mario. I just love how they make these. It looks like the original Mario Bros. Sprites, but just slightly different to make it look better. I really love them. Of course, like any horror game based off of something nowadays, you know, like Sonic.exe or something like that, the level gets all red and creepy as you start to walk to the end. There are gaps and deformations not in the original Mario Bros. That you have to get past. Once you get to the end, though, you see Mario, and he starts talking. However, he actually has voice acting, and good voice acting too. I really like his laugh. job to the person who voices Mario, or whatever the thing is. I think an AI? Probably a Mario.AI. Mario wants to play a game of cat and mouse, which of course leads to a chase sequence. The chase is really good and adds things to the level that weren't there before, as well as giving us more amazing sprites. Now, I clicked my Windows key multiple times because the buttons are Z for jumping and X for running. So I clicked the Windows key multiple times, which led to a few deaths, but not nearly as many deaths as me falling down pits. I don't know why, but this was so hard for me for some reason. It took me like 6 minutes to beat, but I did do it eventually. Of course, not before making this horrific blunder. Like, I was literally right at the end of the level. I just had to jump over the pipe for some reason, but again, I did finally manage to beat it. After escaping through the pipe, Mario starts speaking again and gives us a mushroom for some reason. I don't know why he would do this. Like, doesn't he want us to, like, die or something? It might be because it makes it more fun for him to toy with us. I'm not too sure. But after seeing even more amazing sprite art, it's crazy how good these people are. Jim falls from a high place, which makes his arm start bleeding. Maybe his whole body. I don't really know, but there's blood on him now. Now, we are underground, and our goal is to collect 5 red coins and open a door to escape. Now, it wasn't important before, but now that it's platforming, I want to say that the controls are a little, like, clunky. I'm not sure what it is, they just don't feel right. One main issue is that there are slopes in this level, and you just can't walk up them. You have to jump over them, which is really hard when there's a bottomless pit right next to it. And, like, especially whenever it's just one very small slope, you have to jump over it. And that really sucks whenever you jump over it, but you don't jump far enough, and then there's a pit next to it, and then you die. It took me 15 minutes to beat this level, and it's not even that long either. I just hope in the next version or demo, this will be fixed. There was this one red coin that was slightly hidden in water, and I didn't see it until I got it by accident. I got pretty lucky there, I'm not gonna lie. Eventually, though, I beat the level, and we see Mario. This is when we first hear Jim's voice acting, and it's just as good as Mario's. Jim challenges this what could possibly be a godlike deity to a fight, which is crazy, by the way. And with that, the demo ends. It kinda sucks that the fight wasn't there, but knowing how long it took me to beat just the last 2 levels, I know it would have taken me at least another half hour to beat the fight. So, maybe it's a good thing that it's not here. And that is Mario.AI. This is probably my favorite Mario horror game, and maybe even one of my favorite horror games of all time. And it really sucks that it doesn't have much attention. Like any game, there are, of course, flaws, but it's still amazing, and I can't wait to see what the next demo, and especially the full game, will be like. Everyone who worked on this game did amazing, and even though you watched this whole video, at least that's what I'm assuming because you're at the end, you can still play the game with the first link in the description, as it's still really fun. And as I said, there was still some stuff that I didn't show in the video. Well, I don't have anything else to say, so, always remember,